This week we're at the Robertson Holden International Speedway for the 1920 Manawatu Stockcar Champs. It's been a long time coming. COVID's put us off. We've had rainouts for the last 2 weeks at the start of the season, but we're finally here with a big field of stock cars. 2 groups, we're going to take the top 12 from each group, 6 from the repechage, giving us 30 cars going at it for 3 heats. But before we get into the racing, let's catch up with the defending champion from the 18-19 season. It's the 82P, Roydon Winstanley.
You did do opening night here though, otherwise, how did the car hook up there on the first night?
Oh yeah, it was good pretty much straight out on the track. Won the first one, so stoked.
Nice. And apart from Palmy and Stratford, you done any other laps? I think I saw you had a practice at Blenheim, but any other race laps?
Nah, just Blenheim and Nelson practice, but that's it. Nelson got canned as well, so yeah.
Right, now I know you've got a new car on the way. It's the ex-Brandon Jurgelet car. When's that looking to debut, or when are you looking to debut that car?
We'll get it out after the North Island Champs, so the start of February.
Sweet. So with this car then, being that you've got the new car coming, did you do much to it in the off-season, give it a good overhaul, or just sort of focus a bit on the new car?
Yeah, we got the engine all rebuilt and done a few changes and stuff, but yeah, not a lot really.
So eventually, what, 1 car in the north, 1 in the south maybe?
Oh yeah, if we get some money for another motor.
Hey, this car's actually, let's have a look. This car's actually looking pretty pursy this year. How many years, how old's this car? Because your old man used to actually teams race this way back for the Auckland All-Stars, the Waikato Wanderers, or probably even the Panthers, Mustangs, yeah, all that yarn.
She's just turned 19. No, it's done pretty well. I think it's done over 50 Superstock teams races just about, I'd say. The old boy in it, and she's still pretty straight, so can't complain. Yeah, the old boy did a pretty good job building it, and we've chopped it up and lengthened it and done what we wanted to do to make it what it is today, and I'm pretty happy with it. Just need to get my big motor back together and then we'll be away laughing.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, man. You had some problems at practice, eh?
Yeah, number 3 piston decided it wanted a hole in it and let go on me, so we had a 14-hour pull the motor out and put an old one from 3 seasons ago, dust it off and throw it back in the hole.
Oh, here we are, we got 9S. I had to think about that for a second and check the car. 9S Sheldon Arapere. Mate, firstly, you've joined Stratford. What's behind that, mate?
Oh, I had a good job offer come up, and it's time for a change, and I'd been in Taupo for most of my life, so nothing can go wrong for change, eh? So here we are. What
do you find in the field like down there compared to Rotorua? Because they're pretty much on the same numbers at most tracks, but the competition-wise? Yeah,
it's pretty good, eh? They're both pretty competitive, and in Stratford is it's pretty full on, to be honest. There's cars going everywhere, and it definitely tests the driving, so no, it's been pretty good and gets you ready for those titles, for national titles and stuff like that, so it's been good.
It looks like we're ready to go green. First race brought to you by Transact Centre. Stu Sowery gets us underway in the 24. He's got David Lowe in behind the 722. Graeme Munn in the 39 tank as BJ Tunifar in the new 98P collects the wall there. Stewie Rackham in behind the 29, he collects it as well. So out in front though, Sowery has a nice little lead there, the 24 in the first lap. David Lowe gets it sideways out of turn 4. He's got Kyle Wilson from Taranaki from Stratford. Oh, Stu Sowery spins up, yes, and he's the lead car, done it all himself. Jack Purcell now collects him and he goes around. Graeme Munn involved. Look at Mike Hogg, the 595 tank. He's the one that wins out of all that. Brendon Ty, he's getting pinballed around, as is Graeme Munn, the 39 tank. So out in front now, it's Kyle Wilson out of Stratford leading it, the 91S car. No, David Lowe's going to shoot up the inside. Yep, David Lowe up the inside for the lead. He's got Luke Healy. Yep, Luke Healy behind. The 722 is down in turn 3 and 4 down Pascal Street end. He's actually almost caught back up to Stu Sowery, who was leading the race for early part of about 3 laps. As we get Sheldon Dirt once again in the commentary box, Stu Sowery is under pressure from our race leader, David Lowe. Got the car hooked up very nice in the 722. Craig Healy's still honking along there in the 18. And Kyle Wilson in the 91. He's just dropped a bit off the pace from our 2 leaders, but he's still sitting there in 3rd place. We've got the white flag out though, 1 to go for David Lowe. He's coming in the grandstand straight away as the 722. He's got Ray Dittmer in front of him, the 93. and he'll follow him around. And David Lowe coming out of turn 4. He's got a few cars in front of him, but nice and easy. He crosses the line. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that too quick, because those lap cars, David Lowe was just sitting in there nicely behind them, just, going to finish the race, not get caught up in anything. And Craig Healy was honking down the outside.
Group 1, Heat 1, and it's 722P. David Lowe taking the win from 18P, Luke Healy, and 91S, Kyle Wilson.
Either way, racing is underway. Tyler Walker, good start from the outside, as is Daniel Burmeister in the 172. Sheldon Arapere collects the wall of the 9S. We got one up the wall, Matt Phippen, is he coming down? Yes, he is. Cameron Mander's gone round in the 85. He's getting hit by everyone, and we found out why Luke Miers did not start the first race. It's because he's actually in Group 2. So, do you reckon Rob sent him out in the wrong race there? Look at this though, Tony Norman, he's hit that high line and he's got the second place back. In fact, he's going to slide up the inside of Tyler Walker. Tony Norman in the 72, giving the 2NZ a good run for his money out there. Hamish McLeod moves up into third place ahead of Daniel Burmeister. Walker's got the lead back though, ahead of Norman. Norman's pushing on here though, the 72. Pushing on big time on the 2NZ. And Tyler Walker, now he starts to pull away a little bit of a lead. Tony Norman in second. Hamish McLeod just clips Cameron Mander on his way through, and that allows Burmeister to slot back up into the third place. As McLeod drops back to fourth, Sheldon Arapere, the 9S. That's right, 9S this year. Sheldon Arapere in fifth, and Quintin Hammond in the sixth place. They've pulled a little bit of a gap on the remainder of the field as white flag comes out. One to go. So Tyler Walker holding on. Oh no, Farmer's gone round ahead of his son. That was close. The 171 spinning up in front of the 172, but it's Tyler Walker, the 2NZ, that is out in front. He will come out of turn 4 and he will take the win. 172, Daniel Burmeister is going to cross the line here in second. Look at Sheldon Arapere. Great drive by the 9S.
Group 2, Heat 1, and it's 2NZ out of Stratford. Tyler Walker taking the win from the 172P, Daniel Burmeister, and the 9S, Sheldon Arapere, home in third.
Sorry, pole's empty, but either way, Greg Eden's on the inside. He gets a good jump there in the 173. Straight away, Roger Nicholson spins it up. Brad McGee's pushing on Andrew Carroll up the wall, so Brad McGee moves into second. Kyle Rowe in third. We've got Brendan Ty shoots across the infield in the 669. Where does he rejoin? Because how do you save that? You can't really control it. Either way, he's rejoining at the rear of the field, so he hasn't gained a lot. Well, he's lost a lot, but he hasn't gained a lot. Still, though, Greg Eden leads it from Brad McGee. Then we go back to the 79 of Rowe. Look at this, McGee around the outside, the 96. Away he goes as Rowe and Eden get stuck into each other. Rowe's gone round. Oh, he gets a huge collection there, and the wheel's gone. We go red. Is your race leader into turn 3, the 96W ahead of the 173 Eden. We're going to Neil Smith. Here comes Luke Healy once again in the 18P. He gets pushed a little bit wide. Rob Mason is coming through in the 34 tank, as is Byron Rowlands in the 97 car. We go back to Kaelin Mooney in the 26B. Brad McGee though still has the 96 hooked up nicely. Here on the 173. Back to the 18 car, the 34. Oh, Neil Smith gets pushed out of the way, up and over he goes. Pretty much done that himself too. And Brad McGee is the race leader, the 96W, leading it from Greg Eden in the 173 ahead of Craig Hill in the 18. Rob Mason doing a good job. Yeah, good job in the tank this season. We've got the white flag, one to go for McGee as he catches up to Graham Munn in the 39 tank. Big kick here, that's for third, but McGee is your race leader, 96W. Healy's catching quick. Is Munn going to... Oh, Munn sort of leads McGee to the wall. He doesn't quite get a beat the white kick, and once again Healy charged on really late at the finish there, didn't he?
Group 1, Heat 2, it's 96W. Brad McGee taking the win from the 18P, Luke Healy, and 34P, Rob Mason, home in third.
There we go, let's go racing. Miers, a good jump there from the 15 car. Maybe goes up in the 46, Renwick as well. As they push the high, we got one up, that's Rees. 11 is up, is he over? No, he comes back down. I think the 226 of Metcalf saved him, but he's stranded on the back straightaway. So Luke Miers has the lead as Rees in the 11 pulls off. That is Brendon Rees, there's two out there. Brendon Rees pulls off. Luke Miers now, still your race leader, ahead of the 76, Cameron Renwick. Then we go back to the 135, Jaden Hall, Adam Mavey in the 64, Roydon Winstanley, your defending champion, the 82, and Matt Pippin in the 35. Another solid run here for the 43 of Quintin Hammond. Don't need the big motor, mate, the little one's doing the job. 278, Kyle Taylor, he was on the podium in this event when it was last run, he even won it 2 years ago. The 278 sitting there. And about 7th, we've got Farmer Keith Burmeister, 171, he spun up facing the wrong way in turn 2 in the tank. Luke Miers has pulled out a big lead here over Renwick. The 76, 82 of Winstanley, and 30, they're trying to battle with the 46 there, and that will be Brett Kelly. Yeah, we've got the white flag out, it's one to go for Luke Miers. Part of the Pumas last weekend. Adam Mavey in turn 4, stuck in the wall, but Luke Miers will come through turn number 4 and take a nice and comfortable win. Licks the wall on his way through, but nonetheless, oh, that was what a time to happen there. Right on that last bend, I think that might have been when he clipped the wall, or why he clipped the wall, I should say.
Group 2, Heat 2, 15p, Luke Miers takes the win from 76p, Cameron Renwick, and the defending champion, 82p, Roydon Winstanley, home in third.
Yeah, Repecharge will confirm exactly how many after this race go through, but Repecharge underway, Tony Norman's off the front, Stuart Page, 46 is the Kelly car, is Page getting first here, Sheldon 93, I think this is his first ever night in Stockcars too. So the 46 car, that is Brett Kelly. Leading it so far. Back to Tony Norman, Graeme Munn. We've got one round off. Farmer Keith spinning up again. Oh no, Sowery's in there as well. It's all, I remember only 7 or 8 spots will decide on Greg. Eden's had to cut the lawns. Eden's lawn mowing services, and we got Healy James gets spun up and pummeled. So I do apologise, because that big tangle up that they had in that start of the race, it just spread the field out. There's so many cars that are lapped, and some have double lapped, some have only been lapped once. Not 100% sure who, we've got no ELS. But a great battle here for Tinetti and Eden. 177, Jamie Tinetti. Greg Eden, the 173, they're side by side out of 4. Tinetti hits the wall. Eden now goes to the lead. Neil Coley is the lap car amongst all this, the 38. Graeme Munn is in third in the pink tank. He's an absolute battler, isn't he, Graeme Munn? Turns up week in, week out. They've given the white flag to Tony Norman. So maybe did Tony Norman get through all of that? Tony Norman is the race leader. We've lost a few cars in the field. I think everyone that finishes his race is going to qualify, because we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars running.
Repecharge time and 72p. Tony Norman takes the win from 177p, Kurtis Tinetti, and 39p, Graeme Munn, home in third.
We go green. Look at the cars just pull straight out to that pole line. Neil Coley's actually got a good run here in the 38. Stuck down the pole line. Daniel Burmeister goes wide. Here comes Kyle Taylor. We got one spinning up there. That's the 175 Sam Prescott and the 10p of Nathan Rees. Another one round. There's Brendon Rees. One up the wall. Cameron Renwick. 2 up the wall. Let's go racing again. And everyone manages to get going. Yes, they do. Almost for the 10, but Kyle Taylor up the inside of Daniel Burmeister. That's for the lead. Kaelin Mooney sitting there in third. Katie Prescott, impressive drive. We've got one hit the wall. That's Craig Healy. Luke Healy. Luke Healy had a good run in qualifying, the 18 car. And Kyle Taylor goes to the lead. They're going to come up on a lap car. Could be blocking, he's swerving all over the place. Kaelin Mooney though, up the inside, we've got a red. Go green again. We should clock up lap 2. Yes, we've clocked up 2 laps. And Kyle Taylor is the race leader from Daniel Burmeister. We go back to Tyler Walker, Brad McGee in the 96, and Katie Prescott in the 75. Here comes David Lowe, the 722, starting to make a move from the field. Luke Healy's pulled to the infield in the 18. Luke Miers is just cruising around to the pole line in the 15 car. He's got a left rear gone. Sam Prescott's going to pull to the infield now, the 175. And look at this, Luke Miers! Miers goes after T-Walker, Tyler Walker. So Miers knows this car is damaged and he's going to use it to start blocking straight away from heat number 1. Luke Miers checking the mirrors here in turn 1 and 2. Burmeister goes to the lead. Kyle Taylor though looking up the inside. Here comes Walker now. Straight up the rear end and spins up. Hooks a gear though. Still going. Only loses 3-4 positions. Luke Miers is doing his job though on the pole line, and Tyler Walker doesn't have an answer yet until now, and he spins up. Luke Miers, but he gets attached to the 15. Great battle for the lead once again. Kyle Taylor and Daniel Burmeister. Luke Miers is retired to the infield. Quintin's got problems in the 35. Burmeister's got the lead now ahead of Taylor. David Lowe is in third. Brad McGee in fourth. Burmeister, the race leader. He's going to get the white flag this time round. Yes he does. 1 to go for the 172 from pole position. Leading heat number 1. Kyle Taylor sitting in second. David Lowe in third. Brad McGee, Brendon, Stewie Rackham and Roydon Winstanley, the defending champion. But this time the checker flag will come out as Daniel Burmeister takes heat number 1 from the 278 of Kyle Taylor.
Heat 1 of the Manawatu Stockcar Champs, and it's 172p. Daniel Burmeister taking the win from pole position. Second place to 278p, Kyle Taylor. And from grid 19 at 722p, David Lowe home in third.
Here we go racing. Lowe gets the push wide from Winstanley, and already Tyler Walker has pushed Luke Miers to the infield. So an interesting start there from T. Walker. He's got the single wing on and the 2NZ underway. Luke Miers is going to run the pole line. Roydon Winstanley leads it from David Lowe. Oh, Rees is up and over! The 11 is up and over, gets collected. Oh, he's back on his wheels. Where's Luke Miers? Luke Miers is round in turn 2, so keep an eye on the 15 car. Winstanley leads it. David Lowe in second. 177, Kurtis Tinetti. Then we go back to Daniel Burmeister, the 172 and 278, Kyle Taylor. Winstanley though leading it, defending champion as well. And look at that, Burmeister leans on Tinetti through the corner, gets up the inside of him. That's for third place as Lowe keeps Winstanley hanging out wide. And the 82 just holding on to the lead. This time Lowe dives the car up the inside. Winstanley's not giving up though, keeping that car. They're running side by side. Burmeister getting amongst it as well. Now Winstanley slots back into second, Lowe into first. Now Burmeister's going to have a crack at Winstanley. We've got Kaelin Mooney sitting in fifth. He's got a bit of smoke coming from that car. Tinetti's dropped back. Stu Rackham. He's got Brendon riding behind him, and Brad McGee trying to make his way through the field. Well, we've got another couple of cars, and I think Winstanley got caught up in it. Winstanley did, and Burmeister. So Winstanley and Burmeister caught up in it. That's opened the door for Kyle Taylor to take second place. So now Winstanley and Burmeister running side by side. Unsure what exact position it's for. We haven't got the ELS. But Kaelin Mooney, he's past Kyle Taylor. So the 278 starting to go off late in the race. David Lowe will come around though. Take the Winstanley gets punted off there by Burmeister. Burmeister's holding up Walker now. White flag, 1 to go though for David Lowe. Burmeister now taking one for the team and holding up the 2NZ. Now what's he going to do? He's put the foot down. He's going after the 595, is he? Yeah, he is. A big shot here. 595 in the wall, and meanwhile David Lowe takes the win. Lowe takes the win. Kyle Taylor's still trying to finish. He crosses the line in third.
Heat 2, 722P. David Lowe takes another win for the night. 26V, Kaelin Mooney home in second, and in third place, 29P, Stu Rackham. So after 2 heats of the Manawatu Stockcar Champs, 722P David Lowe sits at the top with 62 points. Second, 278P Kyle Taylor on 60. 29P Stu Rackham and 96W Brad McGee tied there on 57. 669P Brendon Ty on 54, and probably the only other one with a podium chance is 172P Daniel Burmeister on 52 points.
We're going to go racing for the third heat. Manawatu Stock Car Champs. Rackham gets underway. McGee goes with him, and Harris has to settle the tank. All the title contenders are out there. We're missing Tyler Walker. We're missing Luke Miers, but the rest of them are there. Nathan Harris goes skidding across the infield. Oh, the field avoid him. That's good. We got another one spun up there. That looks like Hogg. Rackham's leading it ahead of McGee. Then we go back to James Hickford. Renwick. 175 is Sam Prescott. Munn's gone around. David Lowe, the points leader. He's running in. It would be 7th place. So the points leader's running in 7th place. Prescott now is on the pole line. What can he do about it? Will he pick up an out-of-towner? Is there someone local that he's got a bit of a gripe with? And the 175 takes the 96 to the wall. It was bound to happen. That's what you call teamwork. Rackham's in the lead. Mike Hogg goes flying across the infield. Prescott gets spun out again. McGee's gone to the infield as well. Oh, Rackham having some problems getting past the 225. He's got Hickford right behind him. Renwick. Then we go back to Brendon Ty, David Lowe. As Tinetti drives over Winstanley. Winstanley over Tinetti. Tinetti's taking Winstanley to the wall. They avoid Harris. Harris is parked on the back straightaway. Hickford's leading ahead of Rackham, ahead of Renwick. Renwick gets the punt though from Lowe. White flag, 1 to go. I don't know if I've been counting the laps, it just didn't seem like 12 though. Either way, Hickford leads it on the last lap ahead of Rackham, ahead of Renwick, ahead of David Lowe. Lowe now passes Renwick. He's got the title in the bag here, David Lowe. All he has to do is finish. James Hickford though, an impressive victory. As Winstanley spins it up, he gets it going, but Hickford will take the win, did he? Did he take the win, or did Rackham get up the inside?
That's the third heat of the Manawatu Stock Car Champs, and taking his first ever stock car win, it's 48P James Hickford. Second place, 29P Stu Rackham, and surely he's done enough for the title. 722P David Lowe in third. Well, as we thought after that third heat, with a third, a first and another third, 722P David Lowe takes home the Manawatu Champs with 92 points. Second place is 29P Stu Rackham on 88 points, and in third place 669P Brendon Ty on 82 points. That was the 1920 Manawatu Stock Car Champs, and I'm already looking forward to the 2020-2021 edition on the 13th of March here at the Robertson Holden International Speedway.